Ooh.
All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna get started. So, hi guys. My name is Amber Reese, and I am the host of the Am Perspective. And today's episode is gonna make me cry because it's a reunion, y'all. The Fashion No Boundaries reunion, though. So, give it up for founder of Fashion No Boundaries, Tape Couture, Octavia's Fancy Treat, Mrs. Octavia Page. And of course, we can't forget the team, Miss J. Denise, myself, Ronald Richardson, Bianca Rice Govins, Bianca Rice Govins, Brittany Benson, Brianna Nickerson, Nakia Conley, and Derek Strong. So how are you guys, huh?
We are blessed. I
We
am
are.
blessed.
Thank you. I am blessed as well.
Blessed and highly favored over here as well. In my Clark sister's voice. All right. So how did everyone get started in their purposes? And how has that changed from then to now?
I got started because of my son. So that was years ago. He'll be 17 this year. And it's changed a lot. Because I started Fashion No Boundaries thinking that I was helping others, and then it backfired on me. And that's why I dissolved Fashion No Boundaries. It backfired on me. To the point of people shutting my page down and, just learning different things. No, people were offended. But I'm glad that out of Fashion No Boundaries, you all came and you all got a purpose and done some other things out of it.
And Jay?
I do a number of things, so I don't know. I'm just one of those type of people that my purpose is to just show people that regardless of your disability, regardless of how your life is, regardless of what you're going through in life, your purpose is how you defined it. You can do whatever you want to, however you want to do it, as long as you put your mind to it. There's no limits to what you can do. And
That's
so
right. Amen.
that is why I have the Queen of Ambition, where I write. I have a clothing line. I have a podcast. I have a number of things that I do. And it's all because I feel like I can do anything. I mean, why put limits to yourself when you have access to so much?
Say
And you
that.
can do
You
so
better
much.
say that, girl. Say that. Yes. And Ebony?
I'm late for the day and tardy for the party. What was the question? I'm sorry.
The question was, how did we get started in our purposes and how has that changed from then to now?
Well, Amber, how did I get started in my purpose? It was God. It wasn't me. Because I didn't want to be in the forefront of anything. So, and how has it changed from then to now? Just walking in obedience and doing what God tells me to do. And like Jay said, there's no reason to put limits on yourself. And like I always encourage, and like I always say, you have to tap into your purpose and understand what you are placed here for. Because one thing that we have to remember is we're not placed here to be liked or understood, but we're placed here for a purpose, on purpose. So, and everybody's purpose journey is different. So, yeah.
Me, how it got started for me, well, it definitely was God. and Ebony. If I didn't come across one of your videos, I mean, who knows where I would be now. I mean, we went from blogger, writer, YouTuber, and now Little Oprah. So it all worked out. So by the grace of God, I'm still here to be able to do what I do. How are services for us that get PCA different from where we all live?
Can you repeat your question?
I'm saying, how are services, like getting PCAs and all the services that we get, how is that different from each state from where we live?
Okay, PCAs, is that like what's
Personal
that?
care assistant,
Yeah.
Okay.
AIDS.
Okay, so for me, I can't really speak on the PCA part because I do not get those services. I also do not receive Medicare. But for me, my job basically, I go through my employer for insurance, and I also have insurance on my business. So that's how I get a lot of medical stuff and stuff that I need. I also go through Amazon for a lot of my equipment and like wheelchairs, walkers, whatever I need, and I pay for it cash. And that's pretty much how it works for me.
All right, independent woman, you better get that. Go ahead, girl. That's Octavia. What is
Services here.
Octavia is the PCA, okay? She is the PCA.
And
Sorry, I'm just being honest.
Thanks,
She
sis.
is. You know I got you, girl. She is. She is the service.
I'm sorry.
She the mama, the doctor, the nurse, the
I
pastor, the
am.
preacher. She all of that.
TJ,
Everything TJ needs, she
everything.
that.
You
So they
everything.
need to run her a check.
I am.
Well,
For real.
for me, I get, Husky, Medicaid, through the state. My PCAs come through the state because I have the PCA waiver. And yeah, anything I need, a shower chair, etc., that's all through my insurances. So
Well, with me, I'm similar to Day. I don't have a PCA. Ain't nothing wrong with a PCA. I don't have one. Okay, unless y'all want to count Calvin because he swear. Okay, because he swear. But I don't have a PCA either. The only services that I do use is like the transportation van.
yeah,
And I do that like I do that to go everywhere because it's cheaper than Uber. So that's the only reason why I signed back up for it, because it's cheaper than Uber. And Calvin gets to ride for free. Hello, wherever there's free, I'm gonna reside.
yes.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, listen.
What is everybody getting into now, and how has life changed since Fashion No Boundaries? So what's going on differently that we may be getting into outside of our purposes?
Well, for me, I started if you guys know, I don't really post my disability or talk about it much. So I recently started a cerebral palsy TikTok, and it's actually booming, and it's actually doing really well. And I'm gonna start being, more open, not open in a, like I want people to feel sorry for me, but more so people can see in the life of a disabled person where it's not portrayed as the worst thing ever. I want people to see that you can do things, that you can go out and you can live a normal life as a disabled person. So that's something that I've tapped into lately.
That's good. That's good. So is it basically like your YouTube channel? Because you was kind of giving us a glimpse of that before when you were doing YouTube and everything and talking about your life, then.
It's more, I would say it's more visual because I post a lot more videos of me doing things. A lot more videos of me talking about, being disabled on the daily life. My YouTube was more so centered around like motivational stuff. So I kind of like shift gears a little bit. I still do motivation, but it's on my podcast now. So I just do cerebral palsy based stuff on my TikTok. So if you guys want to watch, the TikTok is the CP Educator. So
And Ebony?
Girl, I'm still doing the same stuff. It's like the same, the vision don't change. It's just stuff added to the vision, like more books.
Like a movie? Is there a movie?
Girl, here you go with this movie, Amber. Trying to stop trying to put me on TV tab. Like when the Lord tell me it's time for a movie, I'ma let you know, okay? We don't be. No.
I mean, you giving us Tony Braxton today. You brought out the Tony Braxton.
Well, last time, Amber, you was mad because I didn't have my hair out, okay? You know I like to switch my wigs. Now you got me on this thing telling these people that I be wearing wigs, but it's okay because I don't care. But no, my vision has not changed from when I started with Fashion No Boundaries to now. It just expanded. Like I said, walking in obedience, your vision expand when you walk in obedience the right way. Because the thing about it is this: if you have a vision, you need to wait and listen to God before you move, because sometimes moving before time is going to destroy what He told you to do. So, it's truly a process. So when you take those steps of obedience, everything will line up.
Right. Miss Octavia.
So the only thing that has really changed for me is I did dissolve Fashion No Boundaries. I don't even know if you all know what I went through.
I know.
Yeah, I went through a lot of terrible things with the organization, of dealing with people and things, but nothing against none of you guys. I loved you guys, still love you guys. But in terms of what has changed for me, I have brought my cakes back, started back doing my cakes. I am TJ's primary caregiver, nurse, physician. I am all of that to him. So my time now has really dwindled down a little bit as he gets older. And I love it. I wouldn't change nothing that I do for my son. My son is totally dependent upon me. Y'all gotta excuse the way I sound. I am a little sick. So nothing's really changed. I am, and I wrote a book before about no friends, no outlets, no invites, about how being a parent of a child with special needs and nobody want to be bothered with you.
Right.
But I also am in the process of finishing up my book about activating faith and living with a chronic disability.
Yeah.
So how did I get this far? How did we get to 18 years of this in this life? So I am in the process of finishing it up. Hopefully it'll be released around my birthday in May. So that's pretty much it. But I am just so ecstatic and so proud of each and every one of you all. I don't be on Facebook that much. You probably see me in and out. So I try to keep up with everybody. I really do. But I have truly, truly disabled the label on my son after some things that has happened with going to the hospital. And they label my son profound mentally retarded. That's actually on his paperwork. I am going to be doing a TikTok about that in this next week. That really had hurted me. That they didn't even know my son. He got transferred to this hospital in a coma. So, you know, you didn't even know him for an hour, and you guys put down in his paperwork that he was profound mentally retarded. And I say, see, sometimes when people see other people, the first thing they do is label you. And that kind of took me to a not so good place. And it let me know that the labels need to really be gone, because how do you put a label like that on a child that's cognitively very smart, can tell you what he wants, can look at everything that he needs. Can't talk now, but he looks and tell you everything that he wants. That's being cognitively smart. And to label my son like that really sent me to a different place.
Well, for me, Miss Octavia, I can honestly say every time I see you talk about TJ, every time, I see you post about TJ, it brings tears to my eyes, because as a mom, you rock. You rock. That's just the simplest way to put it. You embrace him, you love him as if he was able-bodied, and you make him feel included. And I think that we all can say, by doing Fashion No Boundaries, it was a way for us to feel included, to be a part, and to have fashion be a part of it as well, and still be slaying and walking the runway. You know what I mean? So thank you for what you do, and I'm just in awe of everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Me, how has life changed for me? Well, as we know, I've been doing the show. It'll be a year in July 22nd, that I've been doing the show. And I'm excited to see what God is gonna do for chapter 30, because if you don't know, I'll be turning 30 in May. So we gotta see what he has in store. Maybe a book. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if that's the direction God want me to go, but hopefully, soon, because I want to be able to show people what it's like to have cerebral palsy through my eyes, and just going through my experiences, because I can relate to someone telling me, like, you're never going to have this and you're never going to be this. But look at me, 29 years later. So it's not our time, but it's God's time, And this is what. Now, Miss Octavia, what made you choose each of us to be a part of the Fashion No Boundaries family?
There was something unique about each one of you guys. Your spirits to do things, and a lot of it was to motivate and to push people to their purpose, to let them know that they can do more. You can do more than what you think you want to do. You can do it. Just keep going, and to open up other avenues. I saw something in each and every one of you all.
Yeah. I figured that, but I'm like, I know it was probably entertainment, because the fashion sense, honey, it evoluted. It evoluted over the years. So I can say that was my favorite part of planning out the vlogs and doing certain stuff, because Mom would look at me like, do you have to be just extra? It's like, yes, I gotta give the people what they want. You gotta give the people what they want. And yay, I mean, honestly, for me, just watching you evolve and grow, it's just been everything. So keep doing what you're doing, bro, because I see you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Number 5, where do y'all see yourselves in 10 years? Anybody can start.
Well, child, in 10 years, if the Lord say so, first of all, I'm gonna be 50.
And you look 21. And you look 21.
Well, we're gonna stay there. We'll just stay there. But that's a good question. I'm going to say wherever the Lord leads me, that's where I'll be. That's how I'm gonna answer. Wherever God has me in 10 years, that's where I'll be.
I'll go next. In 10 years, I hope to be an independent, production company, have the And Perspective podcast, maybe, a Netflix type of thing where we stream movies about people with different abilities and all types of things, and just, be getting my Kiki Palmer on. Miss Octavia?
Wherever the Lord have me in 10 years, baby.
Jay?
I'm the same way. I don't like to put times on things because sometimes it just don't happen that way. So let it flow. Just wherever the Lord see me, that's where I'll be.
How did each of us feel when we got that call from Miss Octavia that, we was gonna be a part of the F&B fair?
Well, my call went different than y'all's. I got jumped in. Like, my call went different than y'all's. I got jumped in. But no, Octavia is her. This is the thing about Octavia. Octavia gives and gives and gives and gives and gives and gives and gives. Like, she don't know how to say no. She don't know how to say no. And I feel like that her producing Fashion No Boundaries was not only for us, but it was also for TJ to have a different version of a voice. But like I said, I got jumped in, okay? And I'm still in. And Fashion No Boundaries it's not even active in the social media world, but Octavia does a lot. So, I mean, my call was like, okay, so this is what I need you to do. And my answer was just yes. Like, it's a part of the calling, it's a part of the purpose. Like, we have to learn how to work together instead of competing with each other.
I'll go next. I ain't gonna lie. I remember the day. It was November 20th. I was sitting in my living room with mommy, and I get a call from Miss Octavia and Ebony. So we would like you to be a part of Fashion No Boundaries. It's like, you want me? Like, I just had a deep look of shock. Like, mommy can tell you, I turned pale, ghostly white. And I was like, can I call y'all back? Because, like, I'm not sure. So then I turned to mommy and I said, mommy, like, they want me to do fashion. Everybody know where I get my fashion sense from, but I can't put that out till I get famous. So mommy's like, just go on and do it. I don't know why you being scared for it. Just go on and do it. So I called them back within 10 minutes and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm in. And Jay, how did you feel?
Well, I believe it was Ebony that actually recommended it to me. And I'm such a busy person, so I may not say much, but I'm always watching. And from just watching and seeing, everything that Miss Octavia does for the community, for her son, because it's not just for her son. She does things for the community. She speaks for the community. And just watching her, I was proud to be a part of that, proud to be asked to be able to join it. Even if I never posted anything or wore anything, I knew that she was a good person and I knew that she had a purpose here. Even though her son has cerebral palsy, she has a big purpose in his life. And therefore she carried that purpose in a lot of things that she did. And I just love that.
Yes, I mean, it was phenomenal. It was a time to just it honestly helped me get to know myself a little bit more and to do more things and to, navigate. Because if y'all didn't know, that's how Goddess Has Spoken was born. Like after that, I was like, okay, you got your confidence. Now you can do your own thing and see how it works. So I was very grateful for the opportunity to be a part of something great. Which brings me to my next question. What does fashion no boundaries mean to us? Anybody could go. Fashion no boundaries mean to me to fashion without limits, to slay all the time, everywhere you go, mentally and physically. When your fashion is at top notch, you gonna be on top notch. That's I'm gonna say that. And then we gotta say Ebony.
Amber, did you really? I'm just going to simply say this. When Octavia first started this, she had a whole little tagline, baby, and it sums it all up. Okay. Labels are for clothes, not for people. Bam, there you go.
All right. I do remember you saying that in the meetings that we used to have. Cause I still have the meeting number saved in my phone.
And it is still true to this day. Labels are for clothes.
But yes. Jay, what does fashion about you?
For me, I feel like it defines you. Like it's not just about clothes, it's what's around you, like how you like to carry yourself. And that's what I got from a lot of the pictures I've seen. Like a lot of wheelchairs are decorated, a lot of the clothes, a lot of the canes that are used, everything. Your fashion is you, how you define yourself.
Okay, well, that's it for tonight's episode, Fashion No Boundaries, the reunion. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, we were unable to shoot part 2. But I pray and hope that what you guys take away from this episode, that as long as you put your mind to it and you have a little bit of Jesus, nothing is impossible with God. See you next time. Bye, guys.